Hello from windy northeastern Montana. I looked at my hair and it was like, oh. I'm Cheryl Wright. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana, and it is mystery stamping time. So I see Nancy's already here. Hello from Kansas. Hello from northeastern Montana. So winter's trying to roll in, but all it's bringing is wind and a couple specks of snow. And cold. Anyway, I told you this might be recorded, but it's not. We were planning on going north to Canada, and the roads and the weather and everything, we canceled. So I am going to do my video class live, but it's not going to be until Friday. I am going to babysit grandma. I'm going to be a grandma. I'm going to take care of my granddaughter Thursday night instead. So that's the plan. Let's get started. Add this, do that. This is a new one, number 78. And I was just thinking of another one that I could do. I was messing with my camera mount the other day, so I don't know if I got it right or, yeah, I was doing weird stuff. I think I got it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. This is case number 78 of our mysteries that we solve. And like I said, it's the first time. So here is a screenshot moment. If you need to grab that quick. All right, now I'm going to set it down and I'll go through the pieces with you. Hopefully I got them all. So cardstock, 4 1/4. Shadow, 4 1/4. No. Hi, Glenda. 4 1/4 by 11. And I have one score. I'm just using a piece I found, so I already have one score, but I need to fix it, the rest of them. Cardstock, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. I hope I did that right. My brain. I did it right. Go figure. And a white cardstock, 2 by 4. And then I need a 1 by 4. And 4-inch tall for DSP. I didn't know this card, so it's going to be vertical, horizontal. It's going to be horizontal, but the way it's twisting and turning. So you want your pattern going up and down. So 4 inches tall for the DSP. So if you have directional paper, you need it. Yeah. So 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, a punch or a die. I am using 2 of my circles, and I'm hoping this isn't going to be too big. I'm using 2 of the circles from the deckled circles. I'm hoping this isn't too big. Windy Kansas. Well, windy Montana is here also. I just wish the wind would just go away. We had such a nice fall. We can't say that very often. We have had such a nice fall. I know winter had to rear its head at some point, but we had a nice fall. I'm also the kind of person that wants a white Christmas. So, I can't have everything, right? Picky. All right. And I want it just to snow, only not on the roads. I want it to snow everywhere else except for on the roads. I like good driving roads all the time. Anyway, next, here we go. Stamp set that I'm using tonight is an online exclusive. It is called Filled with Cheer. This came out earlier. It wasn't a part of the last release. It was a part of the release before. There are so many cool stamp sets in the online exclusives. And go check them out. It coordinates, I don't know if that's the right word or not, with the Filled with Fun bundle and the wagon dies and everything. This doesn't have a die, but it coordinates with the Filled with Fun bundle. So there's my spiel. I want to use the Snowman. So I'm going to try to use. And if that falls through and this is too big, then we'll go to plan B. Not sure what plan B is, but that's what we're going to do. All right, so let me get these set aside and I will finish my scoring. Like I said, I reached in my cherry cobbler and I found this 4 1/2 by 11 and it is already scored at 5 1/2. So I thought, I may as well just use that one. All right, get my cutting blade out of the road. So I need to score it at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. And I already had that one. So 2 1/4, no, 2 1/8, sorry, 2 1/8, 4 1/4, 5 1/2. Okay. All right. So this is actually going to be the front of our card. So we're going to flip it around. We're going to score. We scored that. We're going to crease this one. And then this one's going to come up. We're going to crease this one on the inside coming up. And then this one's actually going to come up as well. I know, weird. So this one, so you crease it at the half, then you crease this one so it stands up, and this one so it kind of all folds on each other. I know, it's a fun fold. I love fun folds. Mystery stamping is all about fun folds, I think. I know there's a lot of people that do different things, but all right. So now we have all these pieces. Let me get started. So this is going to be one of our stamping pieces. And back up. So this is going to be one of our stamping pieces. And this, the die or whatever, is going to be your other stamping piece. So we're going to set those aside for a minute or two. And we're just going to build for a minute. We're going to put adhesive right here. Adhesive of whatever kind you want. I apparently am using the liquid glue because that's what I reached for first. And just put some there, and then we're going to fold it up, kind of like the bookbinding fold that I did with my class this week. So we don't want any of the glue to leak out because we want this to. Okay. I've seen a couple of my friends use this fold, and I thought, I need to use this fold. All right. So, the paper I'm using. The paper I am using is the Iconic Celebrations. It, I think, might be an online exclusive too. I forget, but it's got all kinds of fun holiday paper. It might be in the catalog. I don't remember. It's on the website, but it's got some like New Year's Eve kind of papers and some brown, and it's got some nice doves for like Christmas and peace. And some snowflakes. Could have used that, but I wanted to just stick. There's one piece I'm using. Some nice leaves. We're almost done with leave season. There's some Valentine's Day and then some trees. And we could use that for Christmas. Some berries and some candy canes, and all my scraps are in the front. So it's an online exclusive. Thank you, Nancy. I bought it so long ago, I forget. I know this is an online exclusive because I double checked to make sure it was still available before I went live. All right. So this 1x4 inch piece is going to get a little glue. And it is going right over here in this spot. So the outside piece of where you already glued, go ahead and put that one in there. That's where the 1 inch piece goes. And then the 2 inch piece, we're going to glue it. My crazy driving. Can you guys hear the wind? It is nasty. I can hear it. It's very loud in here. That wall behind me is a west wall, so yeah, we get lots of noise. That's all the weather comes from, usually the north and the west. Most of our weather. So that's just going to go here. Okay. Now the 3-inch piece is actually going to go on here. We're going to go ahead and mount that on there. So 1x4, 2x4, 3x4. I almost made mine with 3 of the same DSPs, and I thought, no, for the first time, you have to follow the recipe. I do that in real life with cooking too. In real life, like this isn't real life. I do that in my other life, not my crafting life. I always make a recipe I get first the way it's written. And then after that, yeah, I change a lot of stuff and make it my way. It drives my family crazy because they'll say, "Oh, can I have that recipe?" I'll say, "Sure," but it's just kind of a loose guideline. Then they get sad at me. So then this piece we're going to put glue on. But before you do that, kind of figure out where you would like this piece to go. Do you want it to, you can have it lined up right here. So it's kind of more even. I'm going to offset mine just a little bit. So, okay. All those patterns are making my eyes hurt, but that's what this called for. I'm more of a don't mix patterns kind of girl. But, sometimes you just have to say, what the heck? So I'm going to add my glue on this. And then this piece goes on here. Kind of have an idea where you're going because you don't want to smudge your glue around too much. And have it backfire on you. So there's our kind of a Z-fold. Just an easy, quick Z-fold. I've seen my friend Marcy use this, and I've seen my friend Heidi use this. And I've probably seen other people use it, but those are the two that are at the top of mind right now. So there's that. Now, this piece we're going to stamp on, and it's going to go right in here. And we're going to butt it up against that piece right there. I'm kind of off to the side, sorry. There we go. So we're going to kind of butt that up there, but we're going to stamp on it first. This other piece we're going to stamp on, and we're going to mount it right in the middle, right to the side, however you want to, wherever you want to put it. So there you have it. That is going to be what our finished card is going to look like. I need to stamp right now, though. So I have my snowman all mounted up because I had to make sure he was going to kind of sort of fit on my circle. And I've used him before. I did a class with him once. But it was like summer. And I wanted to show you how cool it was in case that those dies went on back order. And I don't know that they're still available. I didn't check that. But this particular stamp set is still available. I want as much of the scene in the picture as possible. Oh, it rocked. Hopefully it didn't rock too bad. Woohoo, it didn't rock too bad. Isn't he cute? I love this snowman. I love snowman. I'm one of those weird people, though, that snowman doesn't mean Christmas to me. Snowman means January, February, sometimes March. So I don't decorate with snowman until after Christmas. Yeah. Weirdo. So I'm going to use a sentiment also, sending loads of Christmas cheer. And then I'm going to do a little coloring. I hope you're all having a good week and staying warm, even if it's windy and cold in your neck of the woods. Yeah, I might go out of town with my husband tomorrow, but I don't know about that. Today we went on a parts run to a town about an hour and a half away. See, talking and stamping, not my forte some nights. Anyway, I know it's not healthy, and we don't do it very often, but we ate at McDonald's. And we both ordered a Big Mac combo. I know. Anyway, I do this about once a year. And I knew that's where my husband wanted to eat, so I was kind of looking forward to it. So we got our sandwiches. There's only one patty of beef on there, and I wouldn't even call it a full patty. It was the skinniest thing. Oh my gosh, it was just skinny. One. Both of our burgers only had one. It was like, come on. I remember back when it was 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. All those things were there except for the 2 patties. It was frustrating. All right, as long as I have the ink and I'm going to do the other one. To you and yours is the other part I'm going to do. To you and yours. And then we'll get this one. I'm going to put this one in here. Then I have one less piece of paper to chase around. So needless to say, I probably won't be going back to McDonald's again for another year. And next time I might order a quarter pounder. At least I should be getting a quarter pound of beef. I don't know. All right, so that goes in there like so. All right, I'm going to let that dry. I'm actually going to put a couple blocks. I don't know. Since I started doing that, I really like just adding a little weight to it. So now I am going to color. Now I know I need to incorporate some cherry cobbler because that's the paper, and old olive, and the rest of it's up to me. I almost thought about using a different stamp set and using very vanilla, but I could not make a very vanilla snowman. Snowman should be white. So here we go. Here goes nothing. We'll start with our hat and see where it takes us. I love the blends. I never thought I would be a color with markers girl because I always detested it because I could see the lines. And a friend of mine that I taught with always colored her posters and bulletin board stuff with markers, and as hard as she worked on them, they just didn't look very good because you could see all the marker lines. But oh, I love these blends. Love, love, love the blends. They have changed my opinion about coloring with markers. I almost made another one tonight with the stars. But no, I've already done a couple of those. So branch out, Cheryl. Branch out. There we go. That should take care of that. Okay. I don't think I need black anywhere else, so we're going to put the black away. Okay. I don't like having the black laying around because as soon as I need a gray, I grab that and it's going to be black. All right. The reason being, I wish they'd make the caps black for black. This looks too much like a blue or a gray. So that's why it's like, okay, we're segregating those so they can't get in the road of our good stuff. Old olive. Our tree is going to be old olive because that's what color our paper is. Anybody have their tree up yet? When do you put your tree up if it's not up yet? It used to be when I was teaching, we were lucky some years to get it up the week before Christmas because there was always so much going on between my teaching and the kids' programs and basketball or whatever else. But anymore, since the kids are older and I've retired, And my daughter loves Christmas. Her tree's been up for a couple weeks already. But anyway, she'll be home for Thanksgiving. So we will put ours up next weekend over Thanksgiving. And I really don't mind. And then I don't take it down until after Little Christmas, which growing up was something my mom always did. Little Christmas, which is the 12th day of Christmas, which is January 6th, is when it's after January 6th that I take it down. And I just love sitting in the candle or in the tree light. Just, it's one of my favorite things. So, I only have one more vendor show that I'm going to do that I know of. I'm trying to liquidate my 31 inventory. So, I will do one more vendor show to do that. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing vendor shows. I might just stick with classes, and I might just do the local one and stop traveling for vendor shows. Gets to be a lot, hauling everything in and out. When you have a good day, it's a good day. When you don't have a good day, it's not. Hi, Crystal. I am coming to you from windy northeastern Montana, and we have lots of windy Iowa people, or Kansas people, excuse me. Yeah. So, Christmas trees was the topic. Is yours up yet? This is the card we're making, the mystery card. If anybody needs a screenshot and they came in late, there you go. And we're just going to keep on crafting. All right. And they let my dog in. Maisie is finally deciding that my people are okay. Maisie is my new pup. I just got her about a month ago, and she likes me a lot. But she doesn't really like the rest of my family, which is kind of hard. So, oh, this is that one. This is that one that's a bugger. Get the end out of. I don't know why. Well, this means that we are going to, I should just put a big X with my permanent marker. Not good, and order a new set. This is the only one I've ever had that do that to. So we're going with light cherry with the brush tip. And hopefully it turns out okay. I don't want to hit it too hard because it's going to go all over. I was going to do the sled runners, that color too. But we're going to use the dark because the dark works just fine. See? And I've had these markers way too long to call Stampin' Up about it. If they were new, I would call Stampin' Up about it. And who knows? I might have been the fool that got glue in there or something. All right. My tree's coming around. Told ya I'm going to use I should have used the wood here. Oh, well, my sled's going to have red handles. There we go. And we'll give Frosty a red band on his hat. And we're going to put this away. Love having my markers right near me and I can put them away. That was always cool. Now I need a brown. So we're going to use these. We'll use these. All right, we're going to start with the light pecan pie. I'm going to give it some green. And then I'm going to come in with the dark crumb cake. I have one of these old sleds that I use for decoration. It's my one of our ones from childhood. When my sister and I were cleaning out my parents' house, we found two. And so we each took one. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. I use it as a decoration. I've got my old skates that I hang on them. I'm going to add more texture. This. And I'm going to use some silver for the runners. I am going to add some light crumb cake shadows to my snow. And because even snow has some shadows, right? All right. This is going to blend in very well. Then take your color lifter and smudge around your crumb cake. I go through my light crumb cake faster than my dark because I do this more often than not. And my color lifter, I'm going to have to order a new color lifter because this one's starting to dry up. All right, I need some orange for my nose. I'm not going to shade this one. It's just going to be nice carrot orange. All right, I think I have the scarf left. Oh, I need the runners. The runners are going to be smoky slate. Is that a color I want to use? Sure, that looks like a good skate runner color, but not the brush tip. It's dark. And then we'll go in with the light. Then all I have left is my scarf. And my snowman will be complete. And my card will be almost done as well. There we go. Scarf. What color scarf should I use? I don't know if I want to just do red, keep in with the theme, or if I should try something different. Any opinions? Oh, I have a star. I will use the wild wheat. I think looks good as a star color. As a kind of a gold. Don't forget the star. I got it, Glenda. Thank you. All right. Any opinions on the scarf color? I'm leaning towards just keeping it red. The whole card will be nice and monochromatic. Cherry cobbler. I'm going to go with red. Why vary it now? So I am going to give it a little bit of dark on this side. And then light. That's the bad end. All right. All right. My card is complete. Almost. We're going to add some Wink of Stella to our snowman because snow glistens, right? Our star and our ornaments. Although I might do something different with the ornaments, but we're going to do this for now. All right. Give a couple swipes on the tree too. Why not? There. Ooh, he looks so sharp. All right. Wink of Stella for the win. And we're going to put some glue. Very classy with these colors. Not very cutesy, very classy, in my humble opinion. And this is going to go on here. Oh, he's cute. So I think, I don't know if I want to use dimensionals or not. I'll use dimensionals. Why not? Right? I know I don't want any on this edge because that's going to hang over. So I will use them on this edge. So it's kind of big. So we're going to add some dimensionals. All right, how am I on kind of being center? It kind of works. All right. Ta-da! There's my card. And I'm going to add some bling, and I know exactly what bling. I know, you're surprised. I can tell you're surprised because I usually don't know what bling I'm going to use. But I know what bling I'm using tonight. Do I have it out? No, because it just came to me while I was doing it. I'm going to use those red and white and cherry cobbler berries. And I already have the red berries on here. I'm going to add some white ones in there. How's that? All right. Ooh. All right, so I'm going to pick up just some singles, no multis, and I'm just going to add clear ones to sparkle on the tree. Also, I love my Take Your Pick tool for this reason. One of the many reasons I love my Take Your Pick tool. All right, something is wonky with this one. It's like the adhesive and the bobble have gone separate directions. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to take the adhesive off, throw it away. We're going to pick this up with the other end of our Take Your Pick tool. And this doesn't have adhesive on it anymore, but it's kind of sticky. We're going to pick it up with the putty end, and we're going to put a dollop of glue, not a dollop, not a dollop, a dab of glue, just a dot of glue somewhere. And then we're going to add this to there. And I'm going to add 2 more. One there. And one there. So they are kind of there, but they add just a little bling, a little sparkle. So there's my card. Mystery card number 78. There you go. Now, last time Nancy asked me to park my card next to my recipe. And that was such a brilliant idea. Not sure why we didn't think of that before, Nancy. But if you want to grab a screenshot, you are very welcome to do so. Then you know it's 78 and it looks like this if you do it Cheryl's way. If you want to copy me, which I totally would love. That's what it's all about. All right. I'll leave it there for a little bit longer with my big finger in there. Otherwise it gets kind of wonky. So I would love, love, love to see your cards. So please share them with me, either in my group, send them to me in an email. My contact information is at my link tree, which is all over. I have a little overlap here. It's in the description of this video. And in there, in my link tree link, I give you my email address. So I would love, let's see, I've got a little overlap there. So instead of thinking about it, just cut it off. Give it a little haircut. So there you have it. My little fun Z fold. It's got a little bit of a Z to it. But this turned out a lot better than I thought it might. I love it. You know, there's just some cards you go, oh, okay, won't be making that one again. And there's others that you could make a whole bunch of them. So there you go. That's it for this evening. Have a great night. I will see you on Friday night. I will not be here on Thursday night. I will be here on Friday night with a new class. So if you would like last week's class, don't forget to put in a $40 order and I will send you all the parts and pieces. Let me show you that one. I am so in love with this one. I don't know why my son thinks it's time to bang on the floor. I love this sampler. Just love, love, love it. And here's the other card. And I don't know where my other card is. Card number, oh. I put it in a clear envelope because I had a clear envelope laying around and it needed a home. So these are the pieces and parts you'll get if you place a $40 order before Thursday, Friday. Anyway, there you have it. Love this. Turned out just perfect. See you on Friday. Have a good night. Bye-bye.